Hello and welcome back. So glad you're here today. So today I wanted to read a scripture for you really quick today pertaining to the heart, and it's coming from Psalm 37 verse 4. It's a Psalm of David, and it reads, "Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart." Now, oftentimes we hear this scripture, we quote this scripture, right? But it's often the latter part of this verse. It's not the beginning, right? We often just say God will give us the desires of our heart, which is true. But something that's the key part to this is take delight in the Lord, right? So when you look at the definition of delight, it says to take pleasure in. And then the Message Bible, instead of delight for this particular verse, the Message Bible says keep company with God. And I like that, what the Message Bible says, to keep company with God, because that's how we take delight, right? That's how we take delight in him, is by being in his company, right? By spending time with him, spending quality time with him, by reading his word, by meditating on his word, right? And listening to what he's speaking to us through his word. That's how we take delight in him. And then not just reading his word, but praying and hearing from God and praising God, worshiping God is how we take delight in him, right? You can turn on some worship music. You don't have to have music, but if you need something to help you kind of get into the spirit of worshiping, then turn on some praise music and some worship music and just start praising God and thanking God, how awesome he is, how wonderful he is. That's how we delight in him, right? And when we delight in him, we're spending that time with him. We're going to get to know what God's will is when we're delighting in what his promises says, right? Because we're in his word, right? Because our desires, if they are not right, then our desires will change, because he'll place the right desires in our heart when we do this. And when he places those right desires in our heart, those are the desires that he will bring to pass, right? Not just whatever's in your heart that you just want him to bring to pass, but it's because when we are keeping, like the Message Bible says, keep company with God, when we are spending that quality time with him, we're going to know, right? Our desires are going to align with his word. They're going to be the right desires. And those are the desires that he's going to bring to pass in our lives. So I just wanted to encourage you with that today. I hope that you have a blessed rest of your day. Until next time, be blessed.